Lastly, I want to re-echo what the chairpersons, the governors of this region spoke through their chairperson of Bududa, the host. Number one is to establish what we would call evacuation centers in the case of disaster, emergent havens. I've said this, Right Honorable Prime Minister. Two, to have a program. We want to thank Abunambutia and whatever. I will stand on the floor of Parliament to tell the country that even those we have taken to Abunambutia most recent, they are complaining, no food. Yes, our attention got the other side, but it is okay. That one I will talk to you. Lastly, we want to thank the country director. Give directly, and you are directly here. Thank you. Could we copy, Madam Right Honorable Prime Minister, could we copy a leaf from Give Directly that we can as well also give directly to our people who are prone and in prone areas so that they shift and buy land wherever they want. I want to thank you. Mungu akubariki na urudi salama.
Kuza kuganikako inganembitsemo katukano kategere. Mai ni kulomba excavator. Iza kuyenda ko nga wabone meziga na buyonga mezigo gaira bantu befe ko manyamanya bala basigala hasi nenga ke kuliko ninjeri Yesu kunyakwa yeba mo bakusama musenyigo kwakakasa kayo moto sigala hasi da kale mai kulombanga Bugisu region kubanga zimbera zikwako bulwesi fuletonya ino ningwe wefe ke kunyala kwiruka yoda mai kulomba kuti kalu kulombe excavator obe olagira bulagira bagira bakwe excavator ebenga ye Bugisu excavator iri mu yunura iri ibugembe atanenga kwafunyere buzibu kwaka kwigonzere bugembe niyo no bakwe excavator atolula ababajigabiye Rusi yazile kusoka Rusi yazile yena atenga ifefenge Bugisu mama kakademu wa mu Uganda okategere bulungi okategedde ate wala ensonga yeyo mama kale mayi kulomba kuti excavator nga yabeerewo nga ye Bugisu tikuyeda atekeka nebe Bugisu yonyene nikubako nikujiraga kuti Elgon niona kuli Nisebei region nga wakuyedde n'okwe excavator ayo nibamona basoma ni kumusenyi kubanga tani mezi gebenga gagwire gizusa mezi gebe gazabo gasikanga galikunga ikatane fletonya kwenda mbiti gabagizure kale ate dizingudo zefenyangeno ngalitakayo lisajikire kizibu nabikuli tusamuzi ngudo so kwitako okuyede mayi basale senasigale nambozo wesoloko
the settlement of our people. Like the chairman said, colleagues, chairman made one fundamental request. Chairman Almirero Mendwe, Albahu kama pace, Kahula Kalie, Kali.
Tiki kitie budude tibawo timanyire bufureseta. Era batunda mwama nyamunise ni walera bududa kumapa. Elete kusoha kuhesa President Museveni Muhon. Manyira wai ibududa. Kale kila mubona ibududa ino niye yakira. Zenani na ngegenda mungi ndimu. Nekane bila kusima. Give direct. They say a friend in need is a friend indeed. Thank you very much. My own appeal, like I've already whispered to you. You know, when you have many children and you give one and the other does not get that, the other one is pulling my dress. How did you leave us? Please look through that. Minister of Disaster, thank you very much. By the way, you know how I'm seeing. Project. She's also a member of Parliament. She could have taken it to Nakapiri, but she said, no, let me take it to do that. Thank you very much. Right Honourable Prime Minister, thank you for steering us and for coming today. And with those few remarks, I now take...
In your statement, Madam Prime Minister, you stated that in those two parishes, there are still locations that are relatively safe for people to settle. That's not true. A whole parish of Ufusa now is disaster prone. Even areas that have not been yet carried out in the rubble are no longer habitable by human life. And me, I've been crying my voice hoarse for time immemorial now. There was a subcommittee of cabinet that came to Bududa and spent here a fortnight conducting the impact assessment on the magnitude of this catastrophic landslide in both Bududa and Manafa and Misindwa. And after engaging all stakeholders, they unanimously resolved to settle for an urbanization strategy, similar to the one of Tanzania, of the late founding father of Tanzania, Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, where he actually established Ujiji Ujamaa villages. And that one was unanimously adopted, because within Bududa itself, we have many relatively safe locations to resettle the people. I may salute this relocation and eventual settlement of the people, maybe to Krianonga in 2010, and maybe to Mlambuli Mnambuche. But Madam Prime Minister, this program is moving at a snail's pace. And my view now has also even changed, that we would rather consider, besides urbanization strategy, we should give due consideration to compensatory mitigation. And we have two categories of IDPs. Those internally displaced by catastrophic landslides and floods, but also we have those that have been, for time immemorial now, have been having running battles with UA. There are people living along the fringes of Erigo National Park. Those also ought to be given consideration for compensation so that they may know where to relocate. Finally, Madam Speaker, I'm not a proponent, Madam Prime Minister. Madam Prime Minister, another speaker, I think it's not becoming Hogati. Madam Prime Minister, I'm not a proponent of those that are appreciating you for flying to Bududa with this chopper. But it was good, because it saves time, and you did well to charter this flight. But I wish you had come along Bududa, Buburo Manafa, Bududa Sanctuary Road, and then you would have been able to acknowledge and appreciate the level of the deplorable state of the road. Actually, the road is no longer a road, but a death trap. For patients that are, actually, the patients that are referred from Bududa Hospital to Mbale, can hardly make it to Mbale. If they do, then...
This is move near.
Aló.
Oh no, no,